Majority of players think they've already seen everything when it comes to playing Battlefield 6, but I'm here to expose the truth. Behind all the chaos that the game brings, there are a few tips and tricks that aren't too well known. Stuff that can give you an edge, save your team, or even make you jump up on the leaderboard. Today, we're breaking down the things you probably didn't even know you could do in Battlefield 6. Let's get into it. Starting off with number 1, deployable cover. This one right here is probably my favorite and the one I use the most and hardly see anyone use. Of course, everyone knows you can drop it for protection in a gunfight, that's pretty obvious, but what most people don't realize is that it can also be used as a ladder. If there's an area that's just out of your reach or a spot you almost can't climb, just drop your deployable cover right up against it and use it as a boost. This has honestly helped me so much when playing. I've been able to reach angles and positions most players aren't even thinking about. It's such a simple trick, but it can completely change how you move around the map, and it definitely catches enemies off guard every time. Coming in at number 2, swapping classes. After getting a kill, most people think that when you pick up an enemy's kit, you're just grabbing their weapon. But you're actually taking their entire class. That means all their gadgets, abilities, everything, which helps you give you some advantages while on the field. Let's say, for example, you're playing engineer and you're low on rockets, you can swap to a support player that you just took out, drop an ammo box, and then switch back to your engineer class and resupply yourself. You can do the same thing with recon for gadgets or even the assault class. You're basically giving yourself tools your class normally doesn't even have. Now, this does take a little practice since you have to make sure you're in the clear when doing this and no enemies are around you to kill you. But if you do it right, you can keep yourself fully stocked and way more versatile than anyone else on the map. Number 3, smoke grenades. Most people already know that you can use the smoke grenades to block the enemy line of sight and move safely across open areas. But what a lot of players don't realize is that smoke grenades can actually put out fire. If there's flames blocking an area or there's enemies who are spamming incendiary grenades, just throw a smoke directly on it and it'll extinguish the fire almost instantly. This helps in so many different ways, like pushing through a choke point, saving a teammate, or retaking an objective that's completely surrounded with fire. Number 4, Defibrillator. When you're reviving a teammate, don't just tap the defibrillator. If you fully charge it before reviving, your teammate comes back with full health. But if you just do a quick tap, they're only gonna come back with about half. Now, obviously, it depends on the situation. If you're in the middle of literal chaos with teammates down everywhere, enemies pushing you, you might not have time to fully charge it. In those moments, a quick revive is still worth it. Having half of your health is a lot better than having no teammate at all. It's all about timing and knowing when to take that extra second. Quick mid-video shout out to Ryan Goffett 2433 for finding last video's hidden character. For this one, there's going to be a character from Mortal Kombat hidden throughout the clips. Same rules apply. First to comment down below the name of that character with the correct timestamp gets a shout out on the next video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Let's get it. Number 5, mines. And this one catches a lot of players off guard. Most people think only engineers can deal with them, but that's not actually true. There are 3 different ways to get rid of mines and explosives. As an engineer, you can walk up and hold the interact button to defuse them, or just use your repair tool to take them out. But here's the part a lot of people miss. If you're running support, your defibrillator can clear mines too. So no matter what class you're on, you're not completely helpless when you run into them. It's a small thing, but knowing this can save you and your team a lot of frustration, especially in those vehicle heavy matches. Number 6, assault class. Most players pick assault for the aggressive playstyle, but they completely overlook its objective advantage. The assault class actually captures points faster than every other class, so if your team is struggling to take a point and the game is on the line, having an assault player on the flag makes a huge difference. You can flip objectives quicker, apply more pressure, and end rounds before the enemy has time to react. It's one of those hidden advantages that doesn't show up on the scoreboard, but definitely helps you win the game. Number 7. Supply Crate. For those who don't know, when you throw down a supply crate, there's a cooldown before you can deploy another one. But here's the trick. If you pick the supply crate back up after you're done using it, you actually speed up that cooldown. So instead of waiting around, you can reset faster and be ready to drop another crate way sooner. Now, this may seem insignificant, but this is huge when you're in a tight spot. Whether you need quick heals, more ammo, or you're trying to keep your team alive during a push. Every second counts when you're playing Battlefield, so being able to get ammo and health even quicker is a huge help. The crazy thing about Battlefield is that there are probably still a ton of tips and tricks that players haven't even discovered yet. The more you play, the more you start noticing small things that can actually make a huge difference during a match. And to be honest, that's how I was able to find majority of these tricks, all by playing the game. Either I accidentally discovered it during a crazy fight where I accidentally pressed the wrong button, or something just went wrong, or I just saw someone do it that I've never seen done before and I was like, okay, I'm adding that to my bag. So there's definitely something new to learn even after playing for hours. So if you guys know any other hidden tips or mechanics that most players don't talk about, definitely let me know down below, because I'm already looking into making a part 2 of this video with even more things that people probably already missed, and I definitely have a few in mind that I haven't mentioned already. And that's pretty much it, guys. A quick video on some tips and tricks when playing Battlefield 6. What do you guys think? Did some of these tips and tricks actually help you out? Or maybe you already knew them? Let me know down below. Lastly, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. Would really mean a lot. Trying to hit 1,500 subs, so let's keep at it. But that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And like always, make sure to be back for the next one. Peace.